Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, featuring today a 1 vs 1 on Les Angoville. Yes, indeed, Les Angoville. We shall be watching LKRitter fighting for the Americans, fighting for the United States Army, fighting for the 2nd Infantry Division. Opposing him shall be in all his glory WMDchains. He who likes to get tied up or something, I'm not entirely sure. Playing for the Wehrmacht, though. Playing for the, I don't know, let's just say 2nd SS Panzerdivision Das Reich. One of the 3 initial SS divisions, alongside the Leibstandarte and Totenkopf. So there we go, starting out with the 2 pioneers, start focusing rather heavily on the right-hand side of Angoville. This is rather what happens with the Wehrmacht, because again, I mean, otherwise you might risk, you can't actually hold anything at all if you sort of split up. This is a very nasty map to play Wehrmacht on, in fact. The American commander spreading out there. On the other hand, 2 engineers, rifle on the way, munitions being secured right there, setting up to protect this area against any allied incursion, because again, if they do manage to set up shop right there at your strategic point, after they cut you off again, you're in a lot of trouble. I mean, there's a lot of things where you can basically go as a Wehrmacht player and then realize, oh, blasted, I'm buggered. First unit out with a heavy machine gun, and also note the first thing he does here is actually lay down some defensive works. Nice maneuver, just in case, of course, he gets rushed right here. But in this case, LKRitter is focusing much more on the western half of the map, the more open part, while Chains is focusing more on the sort of more enclosed, but also the one with both victory points. And of course, one other thing, fighting in the South Wehrmacht, there's always some sort of way the opponent can sneak into a base. If you focus on one side, if you go here, he's going to burn the fence, rush in through here. If you focus there, he's just going to be waltzing right into your base. So definitely some issues there if you're playing Wehrmacht on South Angoville. MG42 they're advancing, Chains being rather brazen with his heavy machine gun team. Volkswagen squad out, Jeep out as the 2nd unit from the barracks for LKRitter. Ritting ahead. Advancing pretty steeply, of course, realizing that the west is open, and he could, of course, also realize that this would be an excellent time to rush right here and do some damage. In fact, what could be really nasty if he's actually got demo charges waltz in here and began simply blowing up everything in the base of Chains. That would be absolutely vicious. And my goodness, he's really being ballsy. He's secured the victory point with his MG42. I mean, that's definitely a guy who's confident in not getting attacked. But there we go, Jeep sneaking in. Rather, of course, exposing the problem right there with his initial position. That the fact is, there's a huge gap right here where the American opponent can sneak up and stab him in the back. Pioneers advancing up here, we're going to encounter some engineers, and there we go, 2nd MG42 out, so slightly more stalwart defensive start initially, not so much infantry. Keep suffering a bit, but he managed to escape successfully in the name of Uncle Sam and General Motors, or whoever made that Jeep. Strategic points being secured. Chains certainly securing a nice part of the map. Pioneers quickly evacuating the building. Riflemen proving to be a bit of a nuisance. MG42, the swiftly advances. Volkswagen's moving up to support. Other squads setting up, or other heavy machine guns setting up here, poking out the wrong window, watching the hedgerows for any rebel or allied activity. Though granted, there shall never be any unless they actually break through, which is not going to happen anytime soon, Helmut. There we go, using the buildings for, of course, reconnaissance purposes, but of course also protection purposes. So nice advance right there. What shall follow up from the Wehrmacht quarters? We don't know. And we could be seeing an assault. There we go, flamethrowers. He's clearly going for the base rush again. He's basically going to take that gap right here, and he is going to... I'm not going to say thrust into it. Oh, wait, never mind. I said it. But at the same time, moving in. Might go for the cutoff point, might not. And of course, now he's going to get a nasty surprise as riflemen moving in. No demo charges, though. What a shame. What a shame. In fact, I mean, one nasty thing to do would, of course, be setting up one here. And then, of course, if Chains was ever to retreat, he'd have to stand up right next to the headquarters, of course, get blown up. That would be absolutely horrific for poor Chains. And he's actually moving... he's moving the MG42 direct to the Jeep, but the riflemen moving in from the other side, so there's going to be a complete collapse. And there we go, full retreat again. If at this stage LKRitter had researched Demo charges. Again, he could have placed one there, and this would have wreaked absolute havoc on Chains. But sadly, that did not happen. That was an absolutely huge opportunity wasted right there by this American commander, giving the 2nd SS a chance to recover, storming its full grenadiers through the ditches, and I don't know, kicking down some Americans with their second-hand jackboots. MG42 getting pushed away. Pretty aggressive play from Americans. Sadly, no mines from Chains. He has not been able to get off any. Oh dear, again, mines are rather important, of course, not just to the Americans, of course, also the Wehrmacht, perhaps even more to the Wehrmacht, because again, you can't cover everything, and that's rather where mines come in to sort of give you increased reaction time. 2nd MG42 covering the first one, rather swiftly ending this, but the first MG42 has been recruited, meaning, of course, someone else has to recruit, and of course, that also means reinforcing that unit. Pioneer sneaking up here, but going for the sort of tasty points, going for the vital points, going for the high fuel point, hoping to sort of deny the Wehrmacht any of that fun stuff. Jeep getting repaired. Browning automatics. He's not going for any sort of armored car advantage. And no mines either. Again, mines. Riflemen, though, charging into the Volksgrenadiers, blasting away, although taking losses themselves. The Volksgrenadiers prove up to be a bit tougher than initially imagined. The MG42 turns out to be there in the first place. But Chains pushing forwards, and we are seeing a sniper out, the Scharfschütze in the name of the Wehrmacht. I will of course try to get this latest skin pack up. Trouble is, apparently I'm having issues with the one I'm currently using, the sort of plays I'm uploading. I'm not sure where to, without having to pay $1 billion to someone to actually upload that pretty huge file. And of course I could sort of set up all the skin install and just say, well, do it like that, but then the question, of course, is, might someone not get confused? I mean, rather than using this way, so... Oh, mine, actually, good. But the way I'm doing it, the way I am, basically just, you need to replace one file with another. It's basically so that constantly have to sort of troubleshoot people with their issues. I'm sort of, trying for the minimal troubleshooting method, but of course I might have to do it otherwise. And of course, partly I'm not sure if all of the skin packs I'm actually using are valid anymore. Again, lots of things to consider. That's sort of the trigger. Rifleman, though, getting stopped by the MG42. Jeep pushed away once more. But the true Volksgrenadiers, 2 MG sniper start. One of the heavier, the more buffed Wehrmacht starts. Certainly powerful if used properly. If used improperly, of course, just like any start, it's going to do rubbish. And there we go. Change, of course, realizing he doesn't want any uninvited guests. He's not going to be offering them coffee if they waltz in. He's going to be offering them Kruppsteel mines. Okay. Getting a bit late, and I'm getting a bit too excited for some reason. Rifles at the ready. But again, mines are good, even as an American, because again, you want something to slow down the Wehrmacht advance, of course, limit their movement, because again, the Wehrmacht is not most mobile of armies, and anything you can do to mess that up as they're attacking is going to be huge in your favor. Kriegberg's going up. Looks like our American friend is going in. He figures, oh, I'll just waltz in and kill some krauts again. And then the trap. Mines going off, killing only one guy, but pinning the rest. Volksgrenadiers moving up there. MG42 up here, though, could get a bit outmaneuvered by the riflemen. And if they have grenades, that's going to be a huge problem as well, but so far doesn't look like there are any grenades. 2nd MG42, though, covering, not entirely sure why I moved in there. He must know by this stage that the MG42 is not moving. In fact, they're supporting each other. Flamethrowers, though, and a Jeep move in, that's going to be a problem. And Volksgrenadiers getting absolutely murdered. Sniper fires away, though. Heavy losses, damaged engine on the Jeep. Rifleman squad down, gunned it down by the Volksgrenadiers and the MG42. And now the other MG42 is getting pushed away. Rifleman here taking other further heavy losses. The Volksgrenadiers keep fighting from the edges of the hedgerows. Flamethrowers rush in to push them out, sending several Fritzes into fire. And the MG42 just keeps on killing. Keeps on gutting Yankees. Good lord. But we are seeing the Kampfkraft sent up. We are seeing the Kriegbergs. Of course, he's probably figuring I can get some grenadiers first. I don't have to get a pack right away. And won't risk, of course, getting absolutely brutalized by a general issue boot. Which is rather why the Americans were called GIs, the infantry, because again, all the equipment was general issue, that is GI. Yes. Grenadiers advancing, though, with a Panzerwreck just in case. Now he's going for grenades and sticky bombs. That's an interesting an interesting way of doing it, but I think that might be a bit excessive. Sniper, though. Oh dear, Jeep moving in. Oh, MG42 saves the day. Grenadiers, though, bursting into flames. 3 Grenadiers just cooked. My goodness. Talk about sauerkraut. No, not sauerkraut, but I suppose frankfurters. Never mind. Or a hot dog. They're going for the cutoff point. That's going to definitely deny LKRitter some... Well, in fact, most of his resources. That's nice. We'll have to take up position here. Opening down on the Volksgrenadiers and the MG42. Securing the resource in the meanwhile here. And we are seeing a rifleman squad moving up. Could hit the MG in the flank. And, of course, now he has grenades. Oh, dear. This is a nice diversion. An excellent maneuver. MG gunners front. Oh, these are Volksgrenadiers. Support Volksgrenadiers. Will the rifleman get off the grenade? Granate. Pushing up here. Other MG42 flanking in. Pack up, though, the Panzerabwehrkanone. And there we go. Grenade. Killing 2. And the MG42 is forced to retreat. No, MG42 lost. Schweres MG42 sind vernichtend. Or verschlagen, whatever. Definitely a huge loss there. And he is forced to retreat. He's not making a full retreat. He feels the need to apparently cover his retreat, or at least minimize the damage from the American advance. But of course, the rifleman going to hit the flank. Oh dear, he's making another flank again. That's a nasty thing. This bookcast rather makes for rather exaggerated flanking opportunities to a certain extent. Moving in there, sniper forced retreat right past the rifleman. Oh, he makes it, but the grenade might go. No, the rifleman getting gunned down now instead. Bloody close right there for Chains. And LKRitter in return. Bit of manpower being floated. Watch how the German response be. He's still not used the Kampfkraft Center for anything. Yes, managed to actually gain a nice point of territory. And there we go. Veterans U1 for support and infantry.
Losing a sector.
No supply yard up for Ritter, though. He's definitely going to need one soon. Of course, gives, helps with supply issues. Hiccups, damn it. Curse you, hiccups. Flamethrowers moving up, and once more just torching the Grenadiers down to half health in seconds. Right, Engineers getting stopped by the MG42. Pioneers advancing. Sniper gets off a good shot. Engineers need to retreat. Leave this place. It is haunted by Germans. We are in fact down to... Oh, he's replaced a rifleman. Again, he's actually still in tier 1. He's got all the upgrades, but again, I think that might be a bit excessive initially. Of course, the question is, how shall Chains respond? Apparently, we're getting an MG42, so we are in fact seeing continued infantry fights. I mean, they're both still in the first tier, so really this is... Well, Chains is a bit, up first in the second tier, but still, nothing really sort of mechanized or motorized. MG42 constantly shifting about to cover flanks. Veterans 1, though, nice. Again, increases accuracy and decreases reload time, so of course, meaning they'll be overall more lethal. The heavy machine guns of the Germans are definitely ones that benefit most from initial level of veterancy. Volksguys moving in, rather than getting stopped there by a wall of fire. Other riflemen squad flanking about, perhaps try to hit the MG42, though Chains in this case. Oh, on the other hand, he's used the med pack, decreasing its movement speed. He might not be able to, and we're seeing a Jeep moving in. There we go. MG42 retreated. Sniper getting caught between the rifleman and the Jeep. Oh, sniper down. Veterans one for the right. Panzerfaust madness, getting the Jeep finally, destroying that motorized menace. And grenade on the Volksguns, though they managed to run away. Riflemen need to retreat, otherwise that's going to be wasted veterancy. Supply yard up, but will there be upgrades? And again, I also think with all this infantry, and particularly his insistence on getting all the upgrades, I think he really needs to get a medic station to sort of help with the losses, help with the attrition in the longer run. I definitely also think that Chains could benefit from one. Getting a replacement sniper, though, he's sticking to the original plan before getting anything else, it seems. Salvaging the Jeep, though, that's good. Flamethrowers, riflemen charging ahead. Only a Grenadier squad to really halt the advance. Though they managed to salvage the Jeep fully and trade it in for munitions before being forced away. MG42 setting up to cover the second stage of this. Sniper also arriving, and the Engineers will get themselves quite the surprise. Quickly suppressed. Going for the cutoff point again, but the Volksguns this time find themselves run off swiftly and viciously, although an MG42 covers their retreat. Nicely done. Flamethrowers will manage to flank the MG42 on the right.
They're losing territory.
Quickly sending that one skirting away. Still not a lot of mines from him. Again, considering the sort of, tenacity from Chains in trying to seize this strategic point, I mean, an idea might be to actually mine it. And also mine this, if possible. In general, here could be a good spots to mine again. LKRitter does seem to be a bit unwilling to mine.
Forward supply lines are broken.
And there we go, actually mining good. Good. As of course you're the German about to hit the mines. Still no doctrine, still not a lot. Another sniper out. He's apparently going to just drain the life out of LKRitter's infantry. Ravnier though getting absolutely murdered, gunned down. Not a lot of points left again. Nice move here. In fact, denying a lot of population. Troops here suffering a bit. But he can't just dig about in the infantry stage. He needs some. He's getting rangers. That's actually going to be right up the sniper's alley because, I mean, they get, an always hit chance against any units with elite armor. Guess who has elite armor? Rangers have elite armor. They, of course, also apply to American snipers versus Grenadiers for Veteran 2, but this is definitely... Oh, charging right. Oh, getting sniped. And, of course, there again, no problems. And, yeah, that was definitely up Notch's advantage. No idea still why he hasn't really bothered with any sort of armor. I mean, at this stage, I think really getting some Germans could basically finish off this game for him. But again, he seems much more keen on the infantry. He does not want any silly tanks. Mine goes off there, stopping a bit the advance slightly, going in for the cutoff point though. Nice, nice. Again, would also be an idea for Chains to mine this spot. Troops getting shot at, could get grenaded. MG42 pointing in the wrong direction. Grenade out from Chains, does nothing. Rather than getting shot at from all sides. Flamethrower engineers moving in, but they're a bit too late. Response from LKRitter seems to be a bit dodgy. And the MG42 quickly turns on the engineer. Second one moving up to fortify the position. Secure the strong point, secure the vital point. And the pack right here could get rushed. Trying to get away. Does not succeed. MG42 forced away. Full retreat right there. He, of course, can also throw a grenade up there. And apparently Change is aware of this. He's quickly moving away from the hedgerows. Rifleman drops a BAR. Oh, nasty loss there. Mine hit snipers. Joining in the fun. And Blitzkrieg is chosen. He could call in the Sturmhaubitze right at this very moment. Volksgun is getting burned alive, but the MG42 quickly turns this into a massacre for the Rifleman. Grenade attempted though, and the MG42 is forced away. Not before killing one of the gunners though, and blowing up some crates containing valuable Wehrmacht melons. Or something. And the Thompson submachine guns tear through the Volksgrenadiers. Could in fact see the loss of them. The Rangers should just try and finish off the Volksgrenadiers rather than trying to hunt down the snipers, because again that's only going to be the sniper's advantage. And he failed to actually get the Volksgrenadiers. That was definitely a wasted chance right there by Mr. LKRitter. Sturmhaubitze rolls in from the 2nd SS reserves. Troops reinforcing. Tank depot going out about bloody damn time. No further actions going on here. No veterancy for the Stu. And there we go. Mines up right as I suggested. Still nothing though from Mr. LKRitter. Of course, that's gone infantry. Stu moves in and it's going to get sticky bombed. Oh dear. This could easily end up as a 500 manpower wasted by Chains. It's still yet to fire one shot even. And he's just getting covered in sticky bombs. I mean, again, assault guns should follow up on an infantry advance, not be leading it. They're not tanks. And there we go, just again, sticky bombs already down to very little health. Destroyed engine, one more sticky bomb, and it's going to be good night, sweet Stu. MG stopping a flank assault force, securing the BAR. And there we go, sticky bomb on the Stu. And veteran 2 for those riflemen. Volksgunners, though, trying to hunt down those in the west, quickly sending them away.
We are ready to close with the enemy.
And artillery getting called in. He's trying to catch the... What is he trying to do? Huh, never mind. That seemed a bit dodgy, but who knows, I'll probably miss something.
Where do you want us?
Or perhaps he was just sort of expecting them, who knows. Not me, that's for sure. Anyways, we are seeing Chains push on, and otherwise, I mean, it's not like he's actually sort of shown any other behaviour that would indicate foul play, so who knows, who knows. Definitely a bit weird, though, and generally, again, using artillery like that against infantry, not really the most solid use. I mean, usually if you want to infantry, you want to sort of be hitting him where he's not expecting. I mean, you usually want to be able to see, okay, his attention is there, I'll use the artillery there. That's rather the best use of artillery and grenades against infantry. I mean, if your opponent where you're not really going to do much unless your opponent is terrible. Again, that's one of the more vital aspects of... And there we go again, another thing. I'll just briefly pause the whole grenading right in front of a door works only if your opponent's actually paying attention. If his attention is elsewhere, he's not going to move. I mean, again, then the grenade will do nothing. It'll just go, pfft. Hey, did someone knock on the door, Heinz? I don't know. I haven't ordered anything. This is 1940. We can't order anything, Dummkopf. Oh, right. Anyways, I mean... Again, that's sort of the trick to grenading doors. I mean, you actually have your opponent who need to pay attention to you throwing the grenade, or it's useless. That's sort of the irony. Most grenadings really depend, you know, in some cases, if you want to get the best result, though, depends on you, on the opponent not paying attention because it's attention elsewhere. Grenading on a front door depends on all counts that your opponent is actually paying attention. If he isn't, yeah, you got nothing. Veteran D2, they're up for the support units. Goliath's out. German infantry advances a bit. Snipers following the grenadiers. Well, the Volksgunners actually. Never mind. Advancing up here and quickly getting run off with the rifleman. I mean, he's got the tank there, but he's not using it again. A Sherman could really turn things around, I think. But does not really seem to materialize. And he's... Chains is just charging in the Goliath. Ah ha ha. Oh, that was bloody close. At least did he get killed one, but I suppose still. Flamethrowers moving up, getting sniped though by those damn snipers. Damnable snipers. And there we go, mine goes off. Volksgunners actually get suppressed though. Again, he's trying to get those snipers, but he's not really having much luck. And of course, if you really want to counter it, I mean, he'd need, you know, snipers of his own. And he'd probably need two. Oh, well. And he's getting a Sherman crocodile. That's peculiar. I would recommend a regular Sherman. Could also deal with any armor just in case. But they'll just, you know, blow up some Germans. I mean, the crocodile is not really the most effective vehicle. I mean, hopefully, I mean, if there will be flamethrower tanks in Counter Heroes 2, or flamethrower half-tracks for that matter, they will be a bit more effective because, I mean, the usage is somewhat dodgy.
To our victory.
And as a rule of thumb, unless you need something bulldoze, I wouldn't recommend going for the crocodile. Volksgunners though getting caught by the rifleman, torn through in nasty, nasty manners, and run off. The snipers proved to be an aid in securing that run off. And some grenadiers holding the western flank so far. They really haven't had a chance to use the Panzerschreck. And we're actually seeing Panzer Command up. The second is now calling in its heavy armored assets after the Stu 42 failed. Crocodile rolling up. More sniper fire. They're certainly proving their worth. And again, though, we won't be seeing anything like this in Company Heroes 2. You know, no snipers roaming the fields like two Jedis or Sith Lords or whatever. Or wizards, whatever you would like. I mean, they will have to stick to cover if they actually want to be cloaked. So that's nice. And there we go, full retreat then, there we go. Crocodile rope charging in. Right into the path of the pack. And then decides elsewhere. Right into a mine. No. Lots of mines there though by Chains. And... yeah, there he goes. No, I want 2 mines. And damaged engine. Heroically blasting the mines up with your treads instead of a minesweeper. Brilliant. Lots of mines though again. Chains actually getting better with the mines. And there we go. Oh, 3 riflemen down. Absolutely blasted to. Oh, 4. Oh, Patrick managed to blow another one up. Although it looks like a few Volksgunners were lost in the blast. And we can see Helmut screaming in pain while his best friend Heinz is dead beside him. No, I think... Oh, he's twitching as well. Sadly, there's no medic banker. And another mine goes off. Pinned. No kill, though. Pioneers rush into the building. Snipers join in. Pack moving about. Other Pioneers what could assist. And there we go. Pioneers up close and nasty, in particular with Veteran 2. I mean, they can suffer a bit more damage. And the Riflemen actually getting murdered by the Pioneers. Goodness gracious. Snipers will run off. MG setting up. Got me see a grenade. He's attempting it. And there we go. Grenade on the MG42. And 2 dead. Right, Rangers hitting the mine, taking heavy losses. Nasty, nasty. Crocodile swiftly repaired. And he's got artillery, so I mean, he could really call in some nasty artillery. On the pack, for example, would tend to be the best move. Flamethrower rolling in. Grenadiers moving in and going to get burned, going to get roasted if it hits. Of course, that is the major problem with the Crocodile. It doesn't always hit, but there we go. Grenadiers suddenly taking a lot of damage. And then nothing again for a bit of a while. There we go, though. Oh my goodness, 2 just burst into flames. Like fireworks. Grenadiers fully retreating. Crocodile notes needs infantry and... calling in artillery again, snipers again. I don't really think that the artillery to get the sniper method is the most effective one. I mean, my pardons, but I mean, strafing rounds or something a bit, you know, direct and speedy would probably work rather than, you know, artillery. We are seeing a Panther arriving though. Or at least if you're going to call in artillery, call it in on the retreat path somewhere there so he at least has a chance of running through it. Panther could get sticky bombed. Panzerkampfwagen 5. The pride of the Panzerwaffe. Apparently. Although say the Panzer also has a nice, deserves a nice spot. You might want to turn it around, Chains. Just suggesting it. More mines. Good. He's suddenly very keen on the mines. That's nice. Very nice. Riflemen moving in. Panther opens up. And the flank of the Panther is exposed. I mean, also considering all the infantry he's seeing, I mean, I think a Panzer IV would have been the better choice. Could deal with the Crocodile, but also with the infantry. Not that I say it's completely useless, but a Panzer IV would be the overall more effective choice. And the Panther's already getting hammered. I mean, again, he's a bit incautious, I think, with it. Rear side getting flanked with bazooka rockets.
Enemy unit down.
Pioneers go down. More Panzerfaust. Sticky bombs. No, bazookas, not Panzer, but there we go. And the engine is destroyed. This is quickly turning sour. BAR drop right and have to pick it up quickly. You don't want Hans to pick that up. I'm not talking about helping Hans, who always returns it. After using, of course. And there we go. Panther gone. Pack decrewed. Some heavy, nasty losses right there for the 2nd SS. Snipers adding in. Getting and gutting the Rangers. Crocodile now moving in. Oh, he's lacking that munition to really sort of call in some artillery on the pack. I mean, if he did that, that could probably be GG for poor Chains. And he's just getting toasted and retreated. MG42. Volksguys in the house getting blasted out. Grenades through the sides. Might want to try and toast that MG42. Elite armor taken again by Veteran 2 makes it much easier to sort of damage and hit. And there we go, burning through the MG42 crew. Snipers, Pioneers. Oh, grenade clears out the other MG42. In fact, he could recruit with his rifle, but of course there's the threat of the snipers. But no, come on, take that. Oh, never mind. He's causing a full retreat. A panic by LKRitter and the 2nd Infantry Division. Disgraceful. An absolutely good opportunity to secure an MG42 and turning against his opponent. Wasted. BAR picked up. And he's not charging ahead. I mean, his opponent really hasn't got a lot to stop the Crocodile at the moment. He really could be taking advantage of it, but again, he's lost his nerve, and now he's got a Hellcat. And despite I think this would have been better track to secure himself as Sherman this stage again to sort of help with the infantry, although, never mind, Tiger has arrived. So again, never mind. SS Schwer Panzerabteilung 102 arriving on the field. Again, there were 2 SS heavy type armor detachments, as they were known by the Germans or battalions or whatever, but I mean, one of course was fighting the videos because I think the other one might have been supporting the 2nd SS, perhaps the 17th SS. Of course, I might be imagining things. Artillery called in again. I have no idea why he's so absolutely insistent on trying to catch those snipers with artillery. I mean, that is one of the most effective methods of killing snipers. I mean, really. Howitzer rounds are not for snipers. Rangers here, though, getting absolutely shattered by 88mm rounds, grenades on the grenadiers. And, of course, the snipers just doing nasty things as well. Looks like, though, the Rangers will escape the wrath of the Tiger. LKRitter might want to stop sending in troops piecemeal. I mean, right there, 3 riflemen got turned into paste. Not really helping him or his troops. I mean, the only one who's really helping there is Chains. And I don't really think Chains needs any help at this stage. I mean, yes, he's not looking good, but he's got a Tiger, and he's tearing the throat out of LKRitter for every mistake he makes, and LKRitter's certainly making some nasty mistakes left and right. So really shouldn't be trying to help Chains. Ooh, Tiger misses. For shame. MG42 storming the riflemen's advance up the western flank. Another attempt up here. Veterans C3 riflemen, they're just getting gutted. And there we go, charging in. Crocodile. Hellcat moving in on the flank, but there's only one. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Main gun destroyed. Crocodile in the middle of everything. No, the Hellcat escapes, but he's going to lose the Crocodile, I think. Pack decrewed. MG crew getting burned. Engineers retreating. And he's charging the Crocodile right into the German space. What is he attempting? What are you doing, LKRitter? You actually got it to Veterans 1, and now you're going to throw it away. I think he's again trying to get those snipers. I mean, again, snipers are part of, the mental game, Also, putting on some pressure on your opponent mentally again. I mean, in the war, snipers usually got hanged or something other than nasty because, again, most people didn't actually like them. Because, again, they're the sort of type, you can't see. So, generally, again, snipers are never or rarely well liked. And, of course, again, some players can actually use this really nicely to drive opponents mad. And, again, if you really want to be good, I mean, you have to really sort of learn to sort of overcome that hatred towards snipers, or at least sort of react a bit more coolly. Which is certainly also something I'm working on, because again, I also hate the bastards. But again, in coming years too, no more sniper spam like this. Thank the heavens. Still, he's managing to keep Chains a bit on the back foot, so it's not all bad. But again, I do think his artillery usage leaves a lot to be desired. Blitzkrieg chosen. Salvaging the Sherman. Getting a Panzerkampfwagen to support, that's nice. And grenadiers getting caught up on the Veterans 3 rifleman squad, getting grenaded, and barely any damage.
We have 200 points.
Tiger moves up, opens up on the rifleman. Doesn't quite succeed in hitting anything. Bit of engagement over here, rifleman versus Volksgunners assault, and they're getting grenaded themselves. Oh, but the riflemen do end up taking the heavier losses. The Volksgunners suddenly find themselves with a huge satchel of grenades run off the riflemen. And setting up to a flank. Good, good. Tiger, though, a bit exposed. Never mind. Still gets sticky bomb, though. And, oh dear, this could actually prove to be a problem. Veterans 3 sticky bombs are nasty. Already there. Down to half health after the other damage he took. And now the Hellcats are rolling in. There's nothing to stop it. The pack hasn't been recruited, and the Panzer is nowhere to be seen. Why didn't you recruit the pack, Chains? Why? Rangers moving in, they are getting suppressed though. And if he only had a Sherman sort of augment to help deal with this, never mind. Anyways, Tiger down, but the MD crews managed to get out of there again. Sherman would have been nice. Why does he not get Shermans? Panzer IV though arriving to aid. Panzerfaust, Panzerschreck. Panzer IV might be able to get one of the Hellcats at the very least. The mighty Panzerkampfwagen 4. The main medium tank of the Wehrmacht for quite some time. Until the very latest stage of the war, where it was actually being outnumbered by the Panther. But I mean, the Panzer IV was the most produced tank of the Wehrmacht. I mean, only sort of real thing that was produced more was the assault gun, the Sturmgeschütz 3, which was only produced, I think, at least from the book I have on it, by about less than 100. So really, the Panzer IV was also made in considerably large numbers, and certainly also did well. It was not a bad tank, certainly. Rather than getting sniped, getting run off. 26, 25 kills. Definitely those snipers have earned themselves in quite handily. Panzer IV rolls into town. Oh, Hellcat though disabled. An easy kill for the Panzer IV. As for how things were usually organized, I mean, every Panzer division would have 2 battalions of armor. Usually they would have 1 battalion of Panthers and 1 of Panzer IVs, essentially to ensure there was enough tanks for everyone and enough Panthers for everyone. Not even the most elite divisions got full Panther, I mean 2 full battalions of Panthers. Never. Not even the Panzerlehr. But I mean, on the other hand, you'd actually sort of experience divisions who actually didn't get, 2 full, and even 1 battalion of Panthers might get 2 battalions of Panzer IVs or less. And those were some of those designated as elite. For example, the 21st Panzer Division actually had several companies in one of those battalions with French tanks, and actually ended up going into the fight in Normandy with about 1 battalion and a company of Panzer IVs in the end. Rangers quickly running off the Volksguards in the west. Rather desperate fight for the victory points. And the Ritterkreuz arriving. Die Ritterkreuzträger, equipped with assault rifles, Panzerfaust, and snazzy helmets. Wiring off there, he wants to protect his flank. Good move. Could salvage the Tiger, but he's just repairing his Panzer IV, and I think he might be going for another Tiger. He's also going for a lot of Goliaths. Interesting. Now, of course, this question is, how will LKRitter approach this? Will he be getting any off-map combat groups? As I imagine he could get this at this stage. Point being secured here, nicely and handily. Point secured. Knights crossing up position there. Volksguards Grenadiers moving in, and Goliath moving in, and... Ooh! Rifleman to retreat in time, killing only 1 poor bastard. And leaving the Trias Center, not really the best place to get bandaged. Still hung in the western section, Hellcat there. Snipers Grenadiers advancing up, another Goliath. Panzer IV rolling into town. Another Goliath, and Rifleman could get caught, and he gets actually a full Rifleman squad, and the barracks, and the Trias Center almost as supplied as well. And there we go, the Panzer IV following up. Tiger called in, off-map combat group, 2 Rifleman squads and 2 anti-tank guns as the Panzer IV moves in for the kill on the supply yard, which has still not been upgraded. LKRitter, you should always consider upgrading your supply, and consider this far into the game, you should have at least 1 upgrade. Panzer IV, the run off by heavy anti-tank gunfire. Snipers tank through the Rifleman. I mean, he's just lost it. He has got sniper rage. That one deadly condition that can risk you losing a lot of units. Sniper rage. Panzer IV down.
Our base is under attack.
Knights cross capturing the building, rather realizing they can't do anything against the Hellcat. Quick retreat. Goliath though! Goliath gets the Hellcat! My goodness. Definitely quite the fight, and there we go, the Tiger rolling in. Anti-tank guns a bit left behind for dead. And the resources left behind for LKRitter are extremely limited. And of course, note, moving through craters like this can actually slow down your speed as armor. Knights cross, Grenadiers tearing through the Yankees. Packs getting cleared out, grenades going off but doing nothing. Tiger rolls in. Rifleman getting shattered and run home. And the Rangers actually sneak into the base, but I don't think they'll be able to do much. I mean, I think this might be a bit of a wasted effort by LKRitter. There's not really much he can blast up in time to sort of win him the fight. No matter how much he insists. Well, apparently he's going to try and catch any units retreating with Thompson submachine guns.
Base is under enemy fire.
And basically moving in the rest of you to deal with the Rangers right there back home. Grenadiers running around corners, getting the LMG to help deal with the Rangers up close. Good. Returning to LKRitter, who seems to just be saving up. Now go Grenadiers taking up position there. Grenade kills one, but not the rest. Rangers keep firing. Snipers moving up. 2-man down. Trying to get that Panzer command. And there we go, the LMG opens up.
We're losing ground out there.
Range getting up behind. Continue fire, and there we go, Panzer command down and getting sniped. Running right in front of the MG.
Base is under attack.
Looks like the last man managed to escape. Base getting obliterated. Folks is keeping a watch in case something appears there. Grenadiers still inside, not wanting to get out. They've had enough for one day, enough excitement. They just want to stay there and enjoy a hot cup of chocolate. And what shall arrive? Shall it be save? No. 2 more anti-tank guns, and there we go. Assault on this mess, this disaster. And so many grenades in such close spaces. So much damage. Mortar rounds falling down. Tiger moves in. And sniper fire falls down. Oh, there we go. Anti-tank and crew's gone. And the Grenadiers actually were coerced out by chains, taking none of that. Having none of that.
Taken by the enemy.
Oh, rifle. Oh, the snipers didn't get it. The Tiger did. Troops. Oh, he tried to smoke. Oh, he tried to smoke. Too little, too late. Engineers down. Riflemen down. Everything down. He's got the pack and the anti-tank gun left, and that's it. Good night and game over. So there you go. Do hope you enjoyed this match, and of course, what were the lessons from it? I mean, we saw a nice strong start from LKRitter, lots of flanking. Problem was he didn't really follow it up with enough defenses, and again I think he stuck around too much with the rifle. He shouldn't have bothered with all that. He should have gone on for armoured cars or perhaps a Sherman, and again his armour tactics, but also what you'd describe as perhaps a wee bit lacking. He should not have gone for Crocodile. He should have perhaps gone for Sherman. Might have had seen a bit more armour in the longer run, a bit more damage. But overall, I think he lacks some mines, some medic stations, and some proper armor attacks, and he might have won this. In the end, though, he made too many grave mistakes, and Chains went for it like a champ and basically beat the snot out of him. So there you go. Do hope you enjoyed this game. Do hope you learned something from it. And if you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends. And if you didn't, well, why not send a replay of your own. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers. And of course, remember, do consider getting a medic station or medic bunker if possible.